2, 1, go.
Yeah, Wednesday, here we go. I'm Coach Skip at WildFire CrossFit, and I have got your workout for Wednesday. We're going to get into it with a warm-up. We got 30 seconds at each station. We're going to go 2 full rounds. So we'll go through each one of those exercises a total of 3 times, and there's going to be no rest or transition from each 30-second period. So we're going to start out with lateral jumps. Keep those feet together, stay on the balls of your feet, and just back and forth, really opening up those hips and just getting that intensity up, get that heart rate up a little bit, get a sweat going, just get moving here, back and forth. Don't need to jump real far. If you need to here, you can always do a hop back and forth if that impact is bothering you, but what I'd really like to see is really making sure you're getting off the ground quickly, so instead of being stuck to the ground each time. After those lateral jumps, we're going to go right into straight leg sit-ups, so feet straight out in front of you, all the way back, shoulders touching, throw those arms forward, and really stretch those hamstrings at the top by reaching for the toes while you keep that chest up. Then we're going into slow push-ups. So get into that push-up position, and 3, 2, 1, down, 3, 2, 1, up. Right in there, nice and easy. If you need to go off your knees, same thing, 3, 2, 1, down, 3, 2, 1, up. Finally, you're going to finish with snatch drops. We've done this a couple times, same thing as a squat drop. You're starting with your feet right underneath your hips in that jumping position, bringing those knees up to your chest as you just allow your body to drop. Right in here. Just keep that motion going. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging and get ready for the workout today, grab a PVC and stay at that hang position. And as you get that drop, bring that bar right overhead. Because that's what we're going to be doing for strength today is squat snatch. So that's another good way to do it. So again, 30 seconds at each station, go through all 4 exercises, it'll take 2 minutes, then go through 2 more times for a total of 3 rounds. For the strength today, we're going to be doing a squat snatch. So this is a really one of the most complex exercises we do. We really want you to focus on form and technique today versus going super heavy. If you can get heavier than you're going to be doing in the workout, the prescribed weight is 115 and 75. That's going to be ideal, so that way we can come back down in weight for the workout. At the same time, modify accordingly. Be smart, be safe, and really focus on good form and technique here. So in that squat snatch, you're going to start with that bar on the ground, chest up, sink that butt down, feet are right underneath your hips. As you come up, you're pushing your knees back. Once you get above the knee, that's where your power is going to start. You're bringing those shoulders back and your hips up at the same time. Shrug, elbows, and as those elbows start coming up, that's when you're going to drop underneath the bar and stand all the way up. And notice the movement in my feet. We're going from that jumping position to the landing position as we get underneath that bar each time. So slow. Again, right to above the knee, then explode, get under it, and then stand up and finish that lift. One more time. Slow to above the knee, power explode, get under it, right back up. And the most important part of this exercise is recruiting those hips and really exploding through the hips. One thing that might help with this is do your first set or 2 from the hang position where you deadlift that bar up, go down to just above the knee, and that way you're really able to get those hips open, shrug, elbows, and right underneath that bar. But getting those hips open before the elbows bend is going to be key towards a successful lift and really getting the most out of this, because when you can recruit those hips, you're going to be able to get a lot more weight and then speed under that bar. So jumping position to landing position, which should be about shoulder width apart. Notice that difference there. So sets of 3 on this. Take a couple minutes rest in between each set. Make sure in those first few sets you are going very light so you can really work on good form and technique. If you don't have a barbell to use, but you've got a dumbbell, we're going to do the same squat snatch. It's just going to be one arm at a time. So this one, you're going to start with your feet in that jumping position where you're about shoulder width apart, butt down, chest up, and as you explode through, shrug elbows, get under it, stand all the way up, and switch arms every time. So same motion, really focus on getting as deep as possible. One other thing that you can do in both of these, if you're having trouble getting that drop and getting below parallel, you can do this where you get that power snatch and then do an overhead squat. Same thing when you're doing that barbell, is from the ground, doing that power snatch, get those feet set, and then do an overhead squat. And that's going to help you really work on getting that technique and getting low and underneath that bar. So if you are using a dumbbell, you'll go every 90 seconds for 10 rounds, and you'll do 10 total squat snatches, so 5 on each side. I would definitely make sure you're just using one arm at a time. If you use 2 dumbbells in each arm and go this way, this is going to be a really tough position to hold, and it's probably going to do a lot more damage to your shoulder than we're looking for. And so really make sure you just use one dumbbell at a time. For the workout today, we've got a 2-parter. We're going to start with a 9-minute AMRAP. This is a games workout from 2015. So 9 minutes, as many rounds as possible, of 15 toes to bar, 10 deadlifts, and 5 snatches. So on that toes to bar, you're going to get onto that bar. You're going to bring those toes right up and really working on that kipping motion the entire time. To start, you can do some hollow Superman positions to get it comfortable with that kipping motion, and then really get right up there and really focus on that kipping motion the whole time. If you need to do your knee raises instead, still work on that kipping. Just bring your knees to your chest each time. Then we're going to go right to deadlifts after your 15 toes to bar. So on those deadlifts, same weight as in the snatch. You're going to have your hands right outside your hips. Get right down, engage those hamstrings, and just right up and down for those 10 reps. It should be a relatively light deadlift compared to what you're going to be doing for the snatch. Then you'll finish with 5 snatches, so nice and wide. You can go power snatch, or you can do a squat snatch, just like we did in the strength. So either way is totally fine. If you don't have a pull-up bar, if you don't have a barbell, then the way you'll do this is you're going to do 15 V-ups instead. So right in here, and just bringing it together in the middle, keeping those legs straight, and really kicking right up there. On the deadlifts, you'll use 2 dumbbells, and just one in each arm, right down, touch the head of the dumbbell to the ground, and right up again for those 10 reps. And then for the snatches, you'll do 4 on each arm for a total of 8, and you're just going to do an alternating dumbbell snatch, right up and down, and switch arms every single time. Finally, once you finish your 9-minute AMRAP, and once that time is up, and you've completed as many rounds as possible, part B of the workout is going to be, you have 9 minutes to find a 1 Rep Max Snatch. So you can do as many sets as you need to, just you have to get it done within that 9-minute time frame. And that also considers that you're probably going to need a minute or 2 to rest, maybe even change your shoes from the workout to the part B, from the part A to the part B. And then once you're ready to go, that heart rate's down a little bit, then you can start working through your snatch. Start at a moderate weight. Start with something that you know that you can hit, and then work up with a minute or two rest. Just make sure you save yourself about 15 to 20 seconds at the end so you can hit that last rep. As long as you start it before time expires, you can finish that lift. And again, same thing. You can do a power snatch or a squat snatch here. So just like in the workout, power snatch, or like in the strength, where you do a squat snatch. So either way is totally fine. Whatever is going to help you get the most weight possible in that ground to overhead in one fluid motion movement. So have fun, get heavy on this one, really go as hard as you can. Today is a great day for a PR, not only in the workout, but also in the strength and that part B of the workout. So have fun with this one, get ready to ring that bell, and we will see you soon here at WildFire CrossFit. Have a great day.